All right, sports fans, Buddy Bailey here, getting ready to paint up my son's cowling. So kind of backstory, this was a 200 ZR by Arctic Cat for my daughter we got a couple years ago, and she had a blast with. However, she outgrew this thing super fast. She's 5'7" now almost, and just super tall. So we actually got her a bigger snow machine. So now this snow machine is being inherited by our son, our 4.5 going on 5-year-old. So he doesn't want this to be purple and asked if we could paint it blue. So I've never done a project like this, never done anything like it. So you're going to get a kind of tutorial time lapse of all of our work we're doing to this thing, at least from here forward. So what I've done already is this did have stickers all the way down the sides, across here, all sorts of different stickers on there for Arctic Cat. So we took all of those off, used some Goo Gone, got all of those off, and then washed the entire thing with soap and water to make sure all the residue was off. Then I took a Scotch-Brite pad that I got from CarQuest. They had a certain grit that I liked using, so we did that. And as you can see, just took off all of the top coat finish to where there wasn't anything pure shiny left. So everything that's left on this has now been sanded, kind of, with a Scotch-Brite pad all the way down. So we did all of that. And then it left a bunch of almost like plastic sawdust from cleaning it. So we washed it again with soap and water. So we're pretty well dialed now. I'm gonna go over with a tack cloth and get just the last of little fine hairs or different things that might be on it to get that done. And then from there, what I did was to make sure that when we paint, you don't get kind of blowback paint coming through and different things. Put masking tape on the inside of any of the openings. So we did that to help make sure that all the paint went on there well. Here's my little buddy coming in right here. Hey, Preston.
Hi.
Are we gonna paint your cowling?
Yes.
Yep, we're gonna get it all painted up. So I'm talking to all of our sports fans out there that are gonna watch us do it. We're gonna video the whole thing.
Yeah.
You gonna help me?
Yeah.
Right on. So we're telling everybody about what we've done so far. Yeah, so here we go. Got our video, I'm showing everybody on there. So the next thing we're gonna do is I just need to make sure there's no fingerprints or anything on it. I might kind of clean off a little bit of stuff here. And then this last thing I kind of forgot about until just a minute ago, I do need to put masking tape on that. So I'm gonna masking tape that just so that stays clean, and try and cut around it with an X-Acto knife to make sure that it just stays pristine as best I can. Then, once we're done, I'm actually using my father-in-law's garage here. Hold on, Bubba. So up on the rafters here, I got basically 40 feet of plastic sheeting. So we're going to make a paint booth here. Just make sure we don't have any sort of paint go anywhere else. I don't think we will. But we're gonna make a super awesome paint booth, aren't we, dude?
Yes.
That's right. Once we do that, we should be well ready to rock and roll. So the next kind of step after that, once we do this, is we're gonna put on a pre-adhesion spray that I got from CarQuest. So it's specially formulated to go onto plastic and serve as a primer to accept paint, make sure that it bonds really well to the plastic. We're gonna do that. Only needs one medium thickness coat, it said. And then says to wait 10 minutes and start putting on your actual paint coat. So we'll put on one coat of paint, wait about 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes, put on a second coat of paint, and kind of gauge from where we're at there, give it another 30 minutes to 45 minutes maybe, and then we'll probably go for a third coat if needed from there. So we'll do that. And then after we wait that other 30 to 45 minutes, we will we'll hit it with a clear coat lacquer that I got, clear coat spray. Do that one time, get same deal, give it 30 to 45 minutes, let it kind of set in a little bit, hit it again until we get to the same, to the brightness and shine that we want to see on the outside.
That's what we're gonna do.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna rock and roll, and by tonight, This baby is going to be a smooth looking blue color. What do you think?
Really good.
Good. If we can get it all dried up and back on, we may even go ride snow machines this weekend.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Say, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
All right, we've got our paint booth all set up. Are you excited?
Yes!
Yeah, so tell me, what's the paint booth do? It keeps us from getting paint on other things that we don't want to paint, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's exactly, yeah.
Exactly. So, got it all pretty well dialed in here. Got the paint booth all set up. So if we go step inside here, kind of got this set up. Got a couple old bins that we don't really care if any paint gets on them. Box here, so we're pretty well dialed. We might put a little bit of plastic on the floor just to make sure we don't make a mess.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna wash my hands real good, and then I'm gonna start making sure this is all cleaned off. Getting there.
Daddy,
All right, look at that. So this is just the first coat.
Hey, Dad.
What's up, dude? What do you think?
Can I do it with you?
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah.
All right, what do you think? What do you think about it? Is it pretty cool?
I see a little bit more purple.
Yeah, so this is just the first coat. But boy, is that turning out sexy cool.
Can I come walk with you?
Oh man, no, why don't you stay over there? So we're gonna let this kind of just firm up for the next 30 minutes or so. And then I'll come back out here. I'm gonna do another coat. And we may, I don't mind having the touch of purple shine through. It is cool looking. So I might only do one more coat and call this good. That is actually pretty dang sweet looking. It looks like almost like a two-tone. You can't tell from the camera, but when you're standing here walking around, the purple slightly shines through, and it's pretty sweet looking. So what do you think, Preston?
Really good. But can I tell you something?
Yeah, tell me something.
I kind of see blue down here.
Do you see blue down here?
Yeah.
Yep. So I don't know. We'll see. What worries me is streak marks. Like, I don't think that's quite a streak mark, but some of that stuff worries me. I just want to make sure it goes on there super good. But I don't know. So far, so good, man. This is looking pretty dang good right now. So anyhow, there we go. We're getting there. All right, so started earlier today and had all purple, and boy, look at that for a finished product. So we got to let this thing sit all night, give it a solid 24 hours to harden and get that coating off and all of that. But good gravy, look at that. That clear coat just turned out so good. Color is just popping, man. Holy cow. So this thing is going to be an absolute monster when it's done. Frankensled is coming to town soon, that's for sure. Fun to do that for a day. Gosh, if you just look at that color on it. And you can see all the lights reflecting off of it. Look at that sparkle in the blue. It's incredible. There's some scratches on the top that kind of cause some of those bumps, but oh my goodness, that is just clean looking. Golly. You know, truth be told, I did not want to do this color. Wanted to do something else, and boy, am I glad we did this color. 100% Preston's choice. Awesome. This is actually called Blue Slushee. All right, so I got the cowling back on Preston's sled here, and lowered the handlebars a couple notches. Might lower one or two more. We'll see after I get them on it. But the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to fire this thing up and show you the light, because I'm putting in a new light in it. Should be pretty cool. So let me see if I can choke going on. Yeah, hold on. So to put it in perspective,